What's up, and welcome to the Sisterhood Corner. To the newbies, welcome. To those who've been here before, welcome back. On to the next letter. It's titled 5-Minute Marriage. Hi, Sisterhood Corner. Hope you'll keep me anonymous. I'm a woman in distress. I got married in December last year, that is to say 2025, and my marriage has already come to an end. Something I'm still in disbelief of. I met my now ex-husband in 2024, originally from a neighboring country. He had been in SA since 2021. When we met, he was running a clothing store business, which seemed to be doing fairly well. He was also heavily into the import and export business. As a businesswoman myself, I felt I had finally met my equal, as we both spoke the same language. That is to say, the business language, of course. Very charming and intelligent, it didn't take long before I fell in love with him. Also, he had an air about him which was just different. I'd never been with a man from outside of our borders, so he was a breath of fresh air. I was treated like a queen, traveled and enjoyed life. He taught me how to live and lit up a fire inside of me to pursue a lot more out of life, business-wise and otherwise. He motivated me and boosted my confidence in ways I never thought I needed. We got married traditionally last year. He paid the full lobola. Life together for the 4 months we spent on a full-time business, that is to say as hubby and wife, was simply amazing. Of course, I was still learning the ropes where adjusting to his culture is concerned, but I was fully invested and committed. That is why this next part of my story is just the strangest ever. I woke up to a nightmare in the month of May. On the 4th day of May, I came back from work to a note on the fridge. Short and to the point, he told me that he had returned back to his home country to his wife and children. He thanked me for all the love, care, and help I had given him, but that it was best he left before I invested way more than I already had. Long story short, okay, let me breathe a bit. Invested too much? Really? Okay. Long story short, it turns out I was just one of his many women. And the only reason I was married was because of my financial stability. You see, what I didn't mention is that early this year, I gave him R1,000,000 towards a new business venture. I know you side-eyeing me, but honestly, I didn't see anything wrong as we were husband and wife. Turns out, that's what he used. I take it when she says that's what he used, she means the money that she gave him, the R1,000,000 that she gave him. That's what he used towards finishing his house, marrying the mother of his kids in his home country, and then making travel arrangements to return to his beloved family. I feel so stupid. I've lost weight, I can't sleep, my business is being affected by my inability to work. I am losing my mind. What does one do? First of all, I need you to take a deep breath. I need you to stop looking down on yourself and thinking you are stupid. Let's start there. Because I always say from there, as long as you view yourself as a stupid woman, everything else after there will just lead you downhill. So let's take that off the table. There's no way you can be a businesswoman and be the kind of woman who knows how to make her own capital. The fact that you even gave him R1 million, it shows you're a strong woman, mentally and financially. So you there's no way you could have got to that point if you were a dumb woman. Let's just start there. I want to really get that out of the way. It breaks my heart when a woman is as sharp and intelligent and has got to where she's gotten, as you have, and has a strong business mindset. A business mindset is not something we all possess, by the way. So it's a gift for a woman to be like that. That's super intelligence. So it really breaks my heart when a woman of your stature is going to now minimize herself, all because of one bad man. Not all men are the same, whether foreign or local. Men are not the same. Just understand that you came across a douchebag, and it happens. So I just wanted to start there. Now, I'm so sorry that you've been through this. I need you to understand one thing. The statement I'm going to say now has nothing to do with me trying to minimize what you've gone through, but it's me trying to say, let's hold hands now, let's go forward. This has happened to so many a woman. You are not the first and you're not the last, and I can promise you it's probably happening to somebody right now as I record this video. It's such a sad case that there are men who genuinely can take advantage of a good-hearted human who is loving and kind and giving. And men like those exist. This is not to take away from your pain. It's just so you understand that as I hold your hand going forward, there's a lot of women. And chances are, if we're lucky enough, some will probably also come into the comment section and share their stories or try and tell you, listen, I've been through this. In fact, we've seen quite a few on our local TV screens who have gone through something like this. I think that what's now left is you having to deal with the trauma of loving somebody and having that rug pulled from under your feet. It's like the one moment you were in a happy, loving relationship with the man that you saw as your soulmate, and just like that, at the snap of a finger, it was gone. Now, that's what we need to deal with. That's what you're going to go to counseling for, not to get over him. You're there to heal yourself and to heal your emotions and to heal the fact that now when you look at yourself, you see yourself as stupid. That's what we're going to counseling for, not for him. He's gone. He's not worth it. He's not worth anything. He was never worth it to begin with. But unfortunately, now that we're here, we gotta heal you. I am so sorry to also be the person that tells you everything was a lie. But I'm just glad that at least you managed to find out that there were many other women, number one, and that you were married for one thing. That should give you closure. It's one thing if he had just disappeared and left, and you were left to deal with the emotional hurt from his absence, thinking, oh my God, what has happened to him? Because you know how women are wired. Then you start thinking, oh, maybe something happened to him. Oh my God, I'm glad he left the note. I'm glad that you later on found out the truth about the man. That is closure, because as women, we tend to operate on closure. So that is closure enough. And I've taken this turn with you because I don't want you to fall into that victimhood. Because normally what happens is with strong women who work hard, there's a softness to women like that. So what then happens, and I say that because I'm one, I know how softy we can be when we were such hard workers and we are grinders, but there's a soft side to us. And that soft side, unfortunately, once somebody taps into it and we get burned, it's very easy for us to curl up and feel like victims and fall apart because we've been strong for so long. So when the time to be soft comes, it's almost like we are extremists. Nothing is in between with us. When we're strong, we're super strong. When we fall apart, we really fall apart. Go for counseling. Don't lose sight of your business. That's your livelihood. because you do mention that it's starting to affect your work. You'd rather throw yourself into counseling and the work. That's how you're going to survive this. Whatever you do, don't find yourself idle sitting somewhere, because then you're going to start feeling sorry for yourself. Is she better than me? Why not me? Da 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 da. He already had that woman. She was the mother of his kids. He already had her when he came to South Africa to come and hustle. He wasn't hustling for anybody but his family, the woman he loves. And it's okay. Right? It's okay. I think a lot of us women, not all of us, but a lot of us, I think, can testify to the fact that we have fallen in love with another girl's man at a certain point in our lives. And boy, did that hurt us when we found out he does not belong to us. So treat it in the same way. You fell in love with another girl's man, you didn't know. He's gone back to the woman he loves. The money that he took, God will bring it to you tenfold. You're a hardworking woman. You're strong. You will get that back. You will definitely get that back. I have no doubt in my mind. But first start by healing you. First start by focusing on you. You don't say whether you have kids or anything like that. If you had, I would say just focus, take that love and pour it into your kids. But if also you're child-free, it's still fine. Get a pet, girl. I remember one time I bought a puppy and it helped me through a very difficult breakup. That could be the best way to heal. But whatever you do, don't blame yourself. Remember, money you can replace, but your core, if damaged and you don't attend to it, you could turn into someone that you were not. And you don't want to die an old, bitter woman. I promise you that. You don't need that in your life. It's not too late. Good luck.